We have redeemed over $28,000 worth of travel-related costs for our Japan trip for 2026. $28,732.22 to be exact. And I will tell you at the end how much we actually spent. This world just never stops surprising me. So, what have we booked so far? We've booked all the flights and we've booked all the hotels for our 8 nights in Japan. We are flying out on Japan Airlines from Chicago to Haneda and also back the same way, Haneda to Chicago. Now, we're going to need to reposition, but if you have watched some of my videos, my daughter will be moving to Toledo. Cleveland has been our home airport, Cleveland or Pittsburgh, and I usually fly Southwest to get to Chicago. It's around a 6.5 hour drive. I've done that drive before. I don't like to do the drive, but she is also going to be 2.5 hours west now from us. And her closest airport is now going to be Detroit. It's going to be an hour for her to get to Detroit versus an hour and 40 minutes to get to the Cleveland airport. Or we could just drive the extra 4 hours. Now, when I booked these flights, I knew the window that Alaska was going to open up their flights for Japan. And believe me, I was watching diligently to see exactly when days were opening up. And I also set alerts on Seats.Aero. I purchased the year plan so I could snag those deals when they came out. We were able to book 2 business class seats from Chicago to Haneda for 170,000 points for the 2 of us, or 85,000 points each. Those tickets would have cost us $6,391.80 per person for a grand total of $12,783.60. But we only spent a total of $61.20. That's 7.4 cents per point. Flights for over $6,000. Blows my mind that I can redeem points and miles for those kind of flights. On the way back, we booked premium economy. They were 50,000 points each, or 100,000 points total. Each one of those flights would have cost $6,031.68. And the taxes and fees on that for the 2 of us are $115.02. That's an 11.8 cents per point. If you follow my channel, you know that I had Alaska miles sitting in my account. You also know that I opened up the Hawaiian business card and the Hawaiian personal card and the Alaska business card to earn all of those points. And I had more than enough points. I still have points sitting in there. For our hotels, I booked 2 nights at the Hyatt Place Kyoto. I booked 4 nights at the Hyatt Caption Osaka. And I booked 2 nights at the Marriott Moxie in Tokyo. The 2 nights in Kyoto would have cost us, had we paid in cash, $1,342.74. We booked it for 9,500 points for the 2 nights, or 19,000 points in total. That cents per point value was 7.07. The Caption Hotel in Osaka would have cost us $1,913.40. We booked that at 9,000 points per night for those 4 nights, or 36,000 points in total, for a 5.3 cents per point redemption. Now, both of those Hyatts should cost us $0 out of pocket. We booked the Moxie in Tokyo for 2 nights. I had a free night certificate for 35,000 points, and those nights would have cost 42,000 points and 46,000 points in total. I did have to top up my points. Originally, I thought it would be 3,000 points that I needed. I ended up needing around 4,800 points, so I had to top off twice. No big deal. That cost me $75, and that cents per point value is really low. It's 0.75, but it is a Marriott, and we know that that cents per point redemption is going to be less than 1 cent per point. So how much did we spend in total so far? Remember, we've already redeemed over $28,000 as a redemption for hotels and for flights. Nowhere in my little world would I have ever redeemed $28,000 for any vacation at any point in time, maybe over the course of 3 or 4 or maybe even 5 years, but not for one vacation. We spent $251.22. Bonker!